2025 is the year that I start embracing the mundane, like, tasks, you know, that you never really want to do. They have to get done, but you just don't want to do them. This year we're embracing it, and I'm going to be grateful and I'm going to be thankful that I can even be in a space to be able to do these tasks, because while they suck, relatively, things can be so much worse. And I just want to have more of a positive mindset and outlook for this year. So we are starting here. You guys are coming with me because I need to be held accountable, because I really don't want to do this, but we're going to do it together. I wrote up my little list on my Peach Cream Prince notepad, and jury's out if I will be able to finish all of these things today. I want it to be a starting point because Hannah's off at work right now, and I really want to have a productive morning. So I think if I can get a good chunk of these done while Hannah's at work and then finish them up when they get back, that'll put me in good standing for the rest of the weekend. We're gonna do dishes, we're gonna do laundry, we're gonna clean the espresso machine, and I mean deep clean, because she is long overdue for one of those. We're gonna vacuum, we're gonna mop, I'm gonna update my money spending notebook for January, I'm gonna finalize my 2024 expenses so I can do my fucking taxes. I'm gonna file my taxes, or at least start. I have started, but I might be switching to a different tax program, so we'll look into that a little bit. We're gonna water all of our plants, and jury's out if I'll do this because it's going to be a big undertaking. I would love to just take everything out of our cabinets and reorganize and clean everything. Because if you were to look in these cabinets right now, these ones to the side over here are like pantry cabinets. It's scary. So we're going to embrace the mundane, crappy tasks that no one really wants to do. And I'm going to flip my mindset, because I'm grateful to be able to have a dishwasher that cleans my dishes, have laundry in unit that cleans my clothes, have an espresso machine that I get to clean and make coffee with every single day. So we're changing the mindset. You guys are coming with me, and we're going to do this together. Okay. First things first, we are going to make some coffee, because like this is going to be a long process, and I simply do not think that I can do all this without some caffeine in my system. And you may be saying, didn't you just say you had to clean the espresso machine? Like, shouldn't you make your coffee after it's clean? Mind your business, because I'll make another one then, okay? For all those who are interested, we are using McKenna Coffee Company. I think it's a coffee roastery coffee shop in California. One of my online friends sent me a couple bags of coffee, and she lives in California, so I would assume it's also in California. Don't roast me if I'm wrong, I don't know. Oh, I lost a bean. No. Oh, hand left their puck in there. Nasty. I really need to get a set of rags that is dedicated to the coffee machine, because I feel like the reason I'm not very good at cleaning it sometimes is because like I don't want to use our cleaning rags in the coffee machine and then make coffee and then drink the coffee, you know? So I think I need to get a set of rags that lives just for the espresso machine. For today's coffee, we will be making a brown sugar shaken iced oat milk latte. Now there's brown sugar all over the ground, along with the coffee. And that shot is pulling like horseshit. Oh my god. We're changing our mindset. We're reframing our mindset. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a productive morning. It's gonna be a good day. And we'll be fine. So I put some brown sugar in the bottom of my jar. We've got our ice. We've got some espresso. This is a double shot. Sometimes I do quad shots, but not today. And we're gonna shake this bad boy up. Make sure to put on extra tight, because last time I did this, I didn't put the lid on and I spilled espresso all over myself. We'll do a little check. We'll do a little check. I'm scarred. It was bad. It was like a fucking murder scene. One thing that I want to invest in more than literally anything else, and hand vetoed it for now because we really don't have countertop space, is an ice machine. A pebble ice machine. A pebble ice machine, to be specific. And I know you can get just like those trays of ice that like kind of sit in the container, then you like put them out, put them in the container. That's an option, but something, I just want a nice pebble ice machine right next to my espresso machine with my little scoop. I can put it in there. Because this ice is fine. It's fine. But if you add pebble ice in your coffee, it's elite. It's elite. We've got our Gorgina coffee. And one thing about me, I like a lot of ice in my coffee. A lot of ice. I really don't know why. It's just something about the vibes. I think stirring it, and you hear that, with all that ice crinkling around in there, like, it's so good. Thumbnail. I don't know why I did that. Let's do a regular thumbnail. Thumbnail. Oh, there was a piece of like broken ice in there. I thought it was glass for a second from the straw. That would have put a damper on the day. Whoa, let me tell you. I will say I'm procrastinating. I don't want to do any of these things, but we're gonna get started. First up, we're gonna unload the dishwasher because I have dishes in the sink I want to do. I want to unload the dishwasher, put everything away, so then we have our sink open for when we clean the espresso machine. Yup. If anyone cared, I am filming this vlog on my DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and while I love her, I need to find some more accessories for it because I feel like the little tripod that comes with is great, but I need it to be more, you know? Like sometimes I want it to be like a tall tripod, and I've seen people who have like the magnetic case so you can stick it to anywhere, and I'm like, where are we getting that? Because that's what I need. The quality is so good. It's literally like fucking this big, it's so tiny, but I just need a little more out of it. Also, I feel like I'm in the mood for like a little side quest of sorts. I hope this lighting is good. There's no lighting in front of me, it's only behind me, so I know it's gonna look like shit, but whatever. I'm in the mood for a little side quest. And I think I've come to the realization, well, I know that I wanna do social media full time, whether it's for myself or like social media management, but I've come to the realization I think I would be such a good personal assistant, whether it's just like a regular Joe Schmo, a mom, a social media person, a content creator, whatever. Like I truly think I'm so type A, and I love to plan, I love to create content. Like, I don't know who's looking for a personal assistant, but I can do it. Anyone knows anyone that needs a 5-foot baddie, send it my way. I have some dishes that we like very rarely use. Like this berry bowl from Pepperstone Ceramics. I love it, but since it's not summer, we don't really use it. And we used it for something, I don't remember what it is. And I just, for the life of me, I have no idea where it goes. So I'm just gonna leave it on the counter. One other side quest I think would be fun. A personal organizer. Oh, bitch. I would eat that up. I love the Container Store more than anything. So if I got paid to spend someone else's money to buy things to organize their home and then I have to go home at the end of the day, tell me about it. I'm in a bit of a silly, goofy mood, and I'm simultaneously recording a YouTube video while also shooting a TikTok because, you know, we're repurposing content in this house, but it is proving to be a little bit stressful. I'm not gonna lie to you. The dishes are clean, and our next tackle is that little espresso machine right there. I love that girl. I love her. She saves me so much money. She makes delicious coffee. But cleaning this thing, reframing the mindset, we're gonna clean it. I have to literally pull like everything out of there. That bottom drawer down there, there's like storage behind it, so I want to clean everything. We're gonna descale the machine because I didn't do that a couple weeks ago when I cleaned the machine. Let's get into it. I think for me, doing dishes is just one of those things where like, I don't like it. That's the beginning of it. But 2025 I think is gonna be a pivotal year for me in terms of, you know, like that brain developing, that frontal lobe, but also just trying to be appreciative for everything in my life. Because, you know, like I said, I don't like doing the dishes, but like, thank God I have the water to be able to do the dishes. Like, thank God I have dishes to do. Thank God I have a dishwasher to help me do the dishes. So, I don't know about y'all, but I'm about to be on my positive bullshit this year. And you might be sick of me, but I don't give a fuck because I'm excited for this year. I'm excited for all the new things I've got coming up. It just feels like it's gonna be a really pivotal year for me. And that is not just gonna happen by chance. I'm gonna have to work towards it. The cats are chasing each other. And one of the things I'm gonna have to work towards is reframing that mindset, okay? Also, this espresso machine was well overdue to be cleaned. So whether or not I like it, it needs to fucking be done. Because this thing is nasty. This entire tray pulls out, but every single time we pull a shot, water collects in here. So it's cool because it has this little bobber thing. So when the water gets full, it says like empty me. And I am really bad about emptying it. And the one thing too about this is like, it's not clean water that's being filled in here. It's like water mixed with the coffee. So like the coffee will settle to the bottom, it gets stuck if you're not cleaning it regularly enough. It just ends up being a mess. So one of the goals I have for myself for this month specifically, is to be better about cleaning the espresso machine and make it more into a habit, more into like a routine. Because it's not like moldy or anything. It's not dirty to that point. But I'm definitely not cleaning it as often as I really should be, considering we make 2 to 3 coffees a day. So that's what we're doing now. And then we need to descale the machine. Because the last time I cleaned the espresso machine, like 2 weeks ago, I think it was, I only descaled the portafilter, well, above the portafilter, the part that's actually like pulling the shot, but I need to descale the entire machine because I didn't think we had the stuff to descale it, and then hand watched the video that I made on it, and they were like, babe, that's under the sink. We've had it for months. You just don't use it. So we're gonna do that. And the box is literally brand new because they were right. I have not used it. I don't even know how to do this. Maybe I should have done this before I cleaned all those things, because that thing's gonna fill back up with water. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I'm trying to figure out how to do it. I think I have the user manual somewhere where I can like read it. I should just watch a video. Hold on. I need to look a video up because I'm lost. When TikTok got banned, I was like, how am I gonna learn anything? Because like, yes, you can look these things up online and watch like YouTube videos, but it's not the same as watching just another 26-year-old girly pop doing the exact same thing that I'm doing. Her breville look nasty. Her steaming one is like brown. Okay, I think I know how to do it. I'm not gonna film it because I don't know if I really know how to do it, but I'll be right back. Also, we need to go take a charging break because my little baby DJI Osmo is about to die. So I'll see you guys in like 20 minutes and we'll get back to cleaning. We are so back, baby. As a quick little recap on the past hour, because it ended up being way more than it needed to be, I finished cleaning the espresso machine, descaled the machine. I figured out how to do it thanks to my girl on TikTok. I cleaned the kitchen, cleaned all the counters down, put all the stuff away. I vacuumed the kitchen. I vacuumed the front area. I vacuumed where we put our shoes, put all those back. I went to be a good girlfriend and take the trash out because usually that's something that Han does. I pulled the trash bag out. First of all, it's heavy, okay? And I'm strong, don't get me wrong. But the trash can is so tall, I don't have a lot of leverage above it, so I kind of have to like yank it and jump a little bit, like, because I'm a 5-foot baddie, and the trash can literally goes to like my hip. So I'm yanking, I'm pulling, I'm yanking, I'm pulling. All of a sudden, I hear dripping. And if you're pulling your trash bag out of your trash can, you don't want to hear dripping. Your indoor trash can, you don't want to hear dripping. I pull it out and I see just red, drip, 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 drip. There's like 2 inches of standing red liquid in the bottom of the trash can. I'm like, well, I just did all that work to pull it out, so I put it on the ground, and I'm like, fuck, now I'm spilling all this mysterious red liquid all over the ground. Of course, Spencer is so interested in what I'm doing. I'm like, I don't know what it is. I don't want him to drink it. It smells disgusting. It smells so bad. It looks like Gatorade, but it smells so bad. I have no idea what it is. So then I double bag the garbage, and I literally just stick the garbage in the hallway, because I'm like, I can't deal with this right now. Wiped the floors down, got all the mysterious red liquid, took the trash out, down the hall, whatever, did all that, came back. It smelled putrid in here. It was disgusting. Febreze that bitch up. So after that, I didn't take a break. I did just sit on the couch and edit a TikTok for like 15 minutes because I was like, I need to take a break. Oh, also I cleaned our little gym area. I'll show you in a second. We have a little Peloton in the corner over there, clean that up. I did need to take a break after that because I was like, woosah. I could have crashed out and I didn't, so that's a win. But now we're gonna go back to cleaning. I will say, you know when you're cleaning your room and it needs to get messy before it gets clean? That's what I'm feeling like right now. Like I'm almost a little sad for Han to come home and be like, did you do anything? Like I did a lot. And the kitchen looks really good. I will show you that as well. But you know, it has to get dirty before it gets clean, especially when you're organizing things. That's what I'm telling myself. I don't know if anyone else gets this way. This happens a lot when I'm cleaning and I'm organizing. I make a list. I have my list, you guys know. And I start doing the things. And then while I'm doing the things, I realize that there are so many other things that I want to do. So instead of completing the list and then adding to the list the new things I want to do, I forget the list and I start doing the new things. So while I did a lot, I might not have checked a lot off this list, but that's okay. So far, we have done the dishwasher. We've changed the laundry. I didn't finish the laundry, but we switched the laundry. I cleaned the espresso machine and I vacuumed. I didn't mop yet. I vacuumed most of the apartment. So next, I'm going to organize the table because all of my craft stuff is on. I need to put in my craft room. Cleaning my craft room is gonna have to be a separate video. I didn't even bother putting on this list because that's like it's a lot. So we're not even gonna go there. I'm gonna take all the stuff to my craft room, take all the stuff from the living room to my craft room, and then we're gonna finish vacuuming the apartment. And by that time, Han will probably be home. So they're gonna have to help me rectify the garbage can situation because I left the standing water in the garbage can. I couldn't do it. I'm just a girl. I could barely handle the smell. And it is long overdue that we clean our trash can. It sucks because like we don't have an outdoor space like a hose, if we just hose it down. So we do avoid it. We should put it in the spare bathroom in the shower and just like hose it in the shower. So yeah, that's the plan. Not excited about it, but we're reframing our mindset. Also, I've been listening to the Sing soundtrack, and I think I have to watch Sing and Sing 2 today. I think I have to watch both of them. I'm not a huge movie person, but Sing and Sing 2 are some of my favorite movies ever. I don't want to hear any slander on the movie, the soundtrack, nothing, because it's perfect. It's perfect. Every single person they cast in that movie has the voice of an angel, and they sing their songs perfectly. So no Sing slander. Just to show you guys that I did in fact do things while the camera was charging and we were gone from each other, the kitchen looks good. Okay, she's clean, the counters are clean, everything is good. Here's our little gym area over here. She also looks good. I wiped down the Peloton, I vacuumed over here because we have their cat litter here as well. It travels. So I vacuumed all this, I wiped everything down. She looks good, she looks, mwah. She looks good. So I did do some things. And like I said, remember, things need to get messier before they get cleaner, okay? So now we're gonna tackle that area. I'm really trying to be better this year about when I take stuff out of my craft room to craft out in the living room, putting it away that night. Because the one downside about my craft room / my office is there's no windows in it. So I like to bring my stuff out here because we have the big windows there and just like I can see the sun, and if I want to record something, the lighting is way better. But then I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna bring it all back out here tomorrow, so I might as well leave it, but then I don't use the stuff the next day, so I'm like, I should have put it away, but then like, so one of my goals for this year is to be better about cleaning the same night, especially for my craft stuff. My hand just got home. Hi, Bubba.
Hi.
Does it smell bad? Okay.
It smells like Febreze.
When you open the garbage can,
Yeah, it's gonna be rough.
it's gonna be rough. And okay, I know it might not look like I did a lot.
No, it does.
But remember, things get messier before they get cleaner when you're organizing things.
That is true.
Would you agree?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Hey guys.
Hey, I just got back from a shift at the ED. Yeah! Oh wait, hold on. I feel like I'm at Ibiza. Oh. He needs some extra love because he fell off the counter.
You fell off the counter. Are you okay? I'm fine, Papa.
I brought my jelly cat up so you could see it.
Oh, let me see.
My pen pal got me a jelly cat. Look at him. I'll bring it to the camera in a second. Isn't he so cute? Now you know why I want a jelly cat so bad. So bad. Here's me and my jelly cat. Tell him he's cute. Tell him he's the sweetest guy in the whole world because he is. I just went into my craft room and guys, I don't even know if I want to make a video of me cleaning it. Like it's embarrassing right now. Because the craft room is also my office, and the craft room is also a spare bedroom. So there's a lot going on in there. And she looks not so great, I'm not gonna lie. When we moved into this apartment, one of Hannah's sisters crocheted us this table runner. Is it not the most gorgeous thing you've ever seen in your life? Like, it's just such a thoughtful and special gift. I love laying it on our table so much. And since you asked where did we get our coasters from, this coaster Tati stole from a Mexican restaurant called Ja 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 in New York City. They just had it like sitting in a plant. It's not really a coaster, it's like a full like tile. They had it just sitting in a plant. I said, that's mine. They go like this. And it's from this artist, Studio Khalilk? I don't know. I got them when I was in London on my little Euro summer a couple summers ago because I knew that when I came back, I was moving into like a big girl apartment, so I wanted to like bring something back. Also, all of the art on this wall is all art that I collected while I traveled and like while Han and I have traveled together. So if you're looking for a souvenir to bring home when you travel, I would suggest a piece of art because it won't go to waste. And now we have this like beautiful talking point in our apartment. Bless Han's heart, they are currently cleaning the garbage can in the shower. I don't wish, but if I could send a smell through a YouTube video, I would. Because I feel like we just like, it's hard to describe just how bad it was. You wanna say hi to the people, Spence? Hi, people. My YouTube debut. Oh, put the junk away, you nasty boy. I love you. As a quick time check, it is 1 p.m. I've started cleaning at like 9:45, 10. And I've gotten a decent amount of stuff done. Now, I did take that little break in the middle, so I didn't crash out about the garbage can. But I'm honestly feeling very good. I love using Saturdays, especially as like a reset. My little sister is calling me. Please hold.
I have a question.
What's up?
Do you have any plans?
Do I have any what?
Plans you have work?
Right now?
Yeah.
I'm just cleaning. Why, what's up?
Could I come in your place today?
I wish you could, but you're so far away. I love you.
I love you too.
I'll see you later.
See you later.
Bye. I mean, not to toot my own horn, but it looks good in here. Come here, come look. It's so fresh and clean. The couch is done. I took all the cushions out, vacuumed everything, vacuumed the cushions. The kitchen is looking good. We're gonna do a little vacuum situation for the rest of the apartment. And then I think we'll be done with the cleaning aspect of today's. I think I need like a theme for this, a name. We'll workshop the name. Something with Tatiana's to-do, but I want it to like go around the central theme of like not wanting to do the to-do, you know? We'll workshop it, but we're gonna vacuum, mop, question mark, and then we can move on to like the non-cleaning things on our to-do, which is the part that I'm actually least excited about. It's like all the tax stuff and the money stuff and we'll get there. It's fine. It's fine. Guys, we're kind of cooking through the list. Let me tell you. So far, we have done the dishes. The laundry's not done, but we did start it. And like laundry is like, obviously it's gonna take a long time. We do need to fold the clothes that are in our room. I cleaned the espresso machine. I vacuumed. I did not mop because I just don't think I have it in me to mop. The mop, while I love her, she really does clean the floors. It's a whole situation because it's a corded mop. Obviously, we don't have like the cordless mop, but it's just a lot. And the floors are wet, and then you can't like move around because the floors are wet. And we really need to like mop when we can put the cats away, like in our room, so they don't walk their nasty pee-pee paws all over. And personally, for me today, I don't have it in me, and I think that's okay. I've done some other things. I cleaned the dining room. I cleaned the living room. I finished cleaning the kitchen. We put the cat's food bowls to wash in the dishwasher. We've done a lot. Maybe not as much as what was on the original list. Next up, we have to update our money notebook, finalize my 2024 expenses so I can file my taxes, which is something that I am not looking forward to. Because last year I didn't really get that much back on my tax return, and 2 years ago I had gotten a lot of money on my tax return because I started my big girl job, and I was like, oh, you start a big girl job and I'll get $1,000 on my tax return every single year. Got $1,000 2 years ago, bought that espresso machine. Last year, I was like, oh my God, give me another $1,000. I got like $200 or something like that, like chunk change. I'll take it because this is the year of being more grateful. So I'll take the $200, I'll take $20. But it was a little bit of a stab to the heart. We'll eventually file our taxes. We need to water the plants. And then my lofty goal that I talked about in the beginning was to clean out the cabinets. Jury's still out if we'll do that. But I'm feeling very good, I'm not gonna lie. I am very, very proud of myself for making a list of the things that I don't wanna do and getting them done, because these are things that could so easily just like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, oh, Han will do it, like we'll do it tomorrow, we'll do it next weekend, whatever. And then that's when they pile up. So like I said, we're doing things we don't wanna do, but we're being grateful that we have the opportunity to do the things that we don't wanna do. If you follow me on TikTok, you know that I'm doing No Spend January, and that's something that I've been doing. I think this is like my 3rd year now doing it, just because like after the holidays and just like the start of a new year, it just, you know, you get in that mindset of like, I need to get my shit together, and we really need to get our shit together this year. So I'm doing No Spend Jan. And within that, it truly is crazy to see just how much money you need to spend as an adult to keep yourself alive. Like, I have not bought a single thing that's like fun, out of the ordinary, like nothing. It's been bills, expenses, things we need, and then like business expenses. So I'm literally been writing every single thing down in this notebook. I need to update a couple of my recent purchases, and then I got paid yesterday, so I also need to, I have these little index cards that I've been writing my income on that I'm going to transfer into the notebook at the end of the month. It's a process. Hi, Spence. Hi, buddy. You want to do some taxes? You want to pay bills? You don't got no job, so how you going to pay those bills? You better get to the street, baby. I'm kidding. So yeah, the last time I updated my money notebook was January 21st. It is January 25th. I try to do it every couple days. I would love to do it every day, you know, but shit happens. If you're curious, I could always make like a more in-depth video into this, but for my expenses, I write down the date of the expense, what account it has been pulled from, because I have a couple credit cards, my like regular checking account, I have a savings account, so I just want to make sure I know where stuff is coming from, so when I pay myself back, I know what account to put it to, a description of the cost, and then the amount. And then what I do is when I get paid and I pay off certain expenses, like back to my credit card that I've paid for, I highlight the expense, just so I know like, okay, I spent this money, but the money has been replenished into the account. Big brain, baby. So the only thing pending is I went to Kelsey's Coffee and Friends yesterday for a little business meeting, and I bought coffee and I bought a scone. And I know I said I didn't buy anything fun, but technically that's a tax write-off for my business, so I'm not gonna count that. And I would never go into a coffee shop and not buy one thing, because like that's disrespectful. I guess you could, but that's disrespectful to me. So we're gonna update that. Okay, so that was my personal Capital One. Now I'm gonna check Han and I's joint chase. Spencer, you're actually really getting on my nerves now. I'm trying to show you some grace, but the grace is running out. When's the last time I updated from our chase? The 20th. Have we spent anything since then? Did I not write that down already? I guess I didn't. Okay. So the only thing Han and I spent on our chase this past week was Wednesday. Was it Wednesday or Tuesday? Wednesday was our anniversary, and instead of going to dinner, we went to Pasta's Daily Bread, which is, there's a really famous restaurant in Syracuse called Postabilities, and right across the street they have a bakery where you can buy like their bread and their sauce, and you can buy their uncooked pasta. So we went and we bought a bag of pasta, 2 jars of sauce, and 2 loaves of focaccia for $35. We still have leftovers days later, and I've eaten it every single day. $35, and we've made like 3 full meals out of it. So I think that's pretty good. Because if we would have gone to Postabilities, and don't get me wrong, I love going to Postabilities. I love sitting in a restaurant, getting a little drink, and like I love the ambiance, the experience of sitting down in a restaurant. But if we were to get what we bought from Pasta's Daily Bread, same company, at the restaurant, easily would have been $100. Easily, probably more. Okay, we have all of our expenses written out. And like I said, if we want a more in-depth video about this, I'll make a TikTok, I'll make a YouTube video. One thing about me, I love pay transparency, and I do talk about it a lot on my TikTok, like in my social media journey, but I'm just as transparent about it, like in my regular 9-to-5 paycheck. Like, you guys want to know how much I make? I'll tell you how much I make, because like, we all got to be at the same level, you know? If me telling you my salary helps you get to where you need to be, or vice versa helps me get where I need to be, I love that shit. So, I got paid on Friday. Usually I get paid on Thursdays, but Monday was a holiday, so I got paid on Friday. And we are going to update it on my Bank of America income card, how much shmoney I got from being paid. My paycheck was $1,700 No, why can't I talk? My paycheck was $1,744. I need to set aside another $700 for my rent. Why can't I think right now? What is going on? Let's start over. I got paid on Friday. My paycheck was $1,744, and that's excluding like my 401k takeout, our joint savings account, my personal savings account, insurance money, taxes, all of that. So this is like the money that got deposited into my bank account that I can like do my shit with, you know? I need to set aside $700 for rent. I don't really know why I'm having like such a brain fart right now. Last paycheck I set aside $700. This paycheck I need to set aside another $700 for February's rent. Should I write that on here? I don't even know. Oh my God. I've never had to talk through this. So this process of me writing everything down is very new. So I think I'm having a brain fart because I've never had to like talk through it while I do it. It's a new process. So I'm going to figure this out on my own. And I will check back with you guys in a second once I finish all of this. And I'll give a summary. If you want to hear a summary, I'll give a summary. Just to keep everyone updated, I did figure out the money situation. Okay. And look at this. Yellow highlighting means that I have purchased something and then paid it back off my credit card. Everything is yellow highlighted. Good. Oh my God. I am just feeling so good about the way that I'm tracking my money this year. Because we've got some things to pay down. But yeah, I'm feeling so good. Another thing we can check off the list. Okay, look at us. I'm gonna check off laundry because like it's been done. It's just in the process, so I'm gonna check it off. Update money notebook, check. Next step, which is what I don't wanna do, I need to finalize my 2024 expenses and then file my taxes. The reason why I'm not looking forward to filing my taxes is because like this year I started content creation. And you know, Mr. US government, they don't let you make a single dollar without taking a little chunk of change out there. And if you know, being in content creation or any sort of freelance work, you don't get taxed right then and there, babes. They give you the full amount, and it is your job or your accountant's job, which I don't have, to set that money aside. So I have money set aside from my content creation income. I have money set aside from coffee house income. I mean, I have just like my W-2, my taxes from my normal 8 to 5 job. So we're going to finalize our 2024 expenses. I have a content creation notebook, and then I also have a coffee house notebook where I write down every expense and every like money that I'm bringing in as well. I kind of fell off of it the last month of 2024, so I need to go back through and fix and finish all those and then try and file my taxes. I would love to be in a position next year this time to have an accountant to do this for me because it is feeling very daunting. I also need to get the tax documents from like my savings accounts too. It's okay. I'm grateful to be bringing in money from content creation, grateful to have a small business, grateful to have a savings account. There are people my age who don't even have the means to have a savings account or like can't even think about that. So I'm grateful. And we're going to do that. And I'm not going to record it because it's going to be a little bit of a stress city situation. I need to listen to music, and I can't listen to music if I'm recording this because then I have to like cut the music off. It'll be a whole copyright situation. I will update you guys when we move from finalizing the 2024 expenses and income to the tax process. Because I'm using a new tax company program this year, I used to use TurboTax, and if you use TurboTax, Ms. TurboTax takes a chunk of change out. I had to pay so much money to file my taxes last year, and I've never had to pay to file my taxes, and all of a sudden it was like $200 for me to file last year. Wasn't happy about that. So Han is going to show me the program that they use because it's free, and I like free. I mean, anything less than $50, I'll pay $50 to file my taxes. Okay, I'm not making enough money to be paying hundreds and hundreds of dollars to file my taxes, to do something I have to do. Don't get me fired up. So we're going to finalize the expenses, finalize the income, and then I will see you guys in X amount of time when it's time to file those damn taxes. It has been 2 hours since that last clip. And yes, I'm sitting on the floor, but the sun is shining and I'm feeling good and I needed some good lighting. And sitting back there was not giving me the lighting that I needed for this little outro. But we have accomplished so many things today, so many things that I did not want to do, so many things that I was dreading for doing for days, for weeks even, so many things that I'm trying to be grateful that I even have the opportunity to do, and I'm so glad that you guys got to come with me, but I feel like we need to do a little recap because I got to check so many things off this list, and I need to feel good about what I've done today because it is 4 o'clock, so it has been a day. And looking back to the beginning of the video when I was like, oh my god, I can't wait to do all these things before Han gets home from work. Han was only gone for 2.5 hours. I don't know why I thought I was getting all of it done, but we got most of the things done. And we still have so many hours left in the day, so I am so excited. But we did the dishes, we did the laundry. I do still have to fold it, but I think just having the clothes washed and clean is a win, okay? A win is a win. A win is a win. We deep cleaned the espresso machine, I descaled the machine, I took everything apart, I scrubbed everything. And that took a lot longer than I thought it would, but it is because we haven't been doing it as consistently as we need to. And I'm excited now that we have a shiny, squeaky, brand new looking espresso machine to upkeep with that because it needs to be done more regularly. We vacuumed the entire apartment, all those floors are looking good. I did not mop, but I think that's okay. Like I said earlier, like mopping is like just, it's such a big deal because it takes so long to dry, and now that it's cold inside too, it's gonna take even longer. Whatever, I'm okay that we just vacuumed and we didn't mop. I updated my money notebooks. I have my notebook for Coffee House, I have my notebook for content creation, and then I also have a notebook for just all of my expenses starting in 2025. So everything is updated. We are about to go file our taxes, so I am choosing to end the video here because I don't even have a prediction on how filing the taxes is going, and I just don't want to think about filming that process. But we did all that. We cleaned the kitchen, we cleaned the living room, we cleaned the dining room. I didn't clean my spare room, craft room, office, whatever we're gonna call it, but that was on the list, so that's okay. The only other things left on the list are to water the plants and clean out the cabinets. I might clean out the cabinets tomorrow, and I'm gonna water the plants really quickly before I do my taxes, but I am just feeling so good. Like, it was such a good Saturday. Well, it was supposed to be a Saturday morning, but just Saturday in general. It was such a good Saturday, so productive. I really am gonna try and take this into the rest of this year about being more grateful for just things in general. Like, there are so many good things going on in my life right now, but I also need to be grateful for maybe, not necessarily the bad things, but the things that I'm just like not as jazzed about, you know? Because like, I have to remember, I'm so thankful to live in an apartment that I can clean, that I have the opportunity to clean. Like I said, I'm so thankful to have water to do my dishes. I'm so thankful to have a dishwasher. Like, I'm trying to put a more positive spin on a lot of these things. And honestly, it did help today. Because remember I lifted that trash out and there was water, and I could have crashed out about it, but I didn't because I was reframing my mindset. I know you guys remember that. But yeah, I had so much fun filming this video. I love yapping with you guys. This is gonna be in place of my usual weekly vlog, so let me know what you guys think of this. But yeah, it was so fun. Let me know if you guys like it, and I can definitely do more. I could deep dive into anything that we talked about today, but thank you guys so much for coming along, and I'll see you sometime next week. Bye guys!